As summer break begins for some and school cafeterias close, a lot of kids across Southeast Missouri lose access to the meals they depend on every day. Now the Southeast Missouri Food Bank is working on filling the need through its Summer Meals for Kids campaign. Ellie Mueller is live in the studio with more.
Jeff, Chief Development Officer of the Food Bank, Clay Sherman, tells me summer can be one of the most challenging times of the year for families facing food insecurity, which is why the Food Bank is working to provide over 200,000 meals for kids in need.
Last year, we raised enough to help provide 100,000 meals. This year, we're doubling that, understanding the need is really greater than ever in Southeast Missouri.
The increase driven by a spike in need as schools let out for the summer. Sherman says the Summer Meals for Kids campaign comes at a critical time with nearly 1 in 4 children in Southeast Missouri facing food insecurity.
The 1 in 4 number represents more than 18,000 children in Southeast Missouri. So it's a huge, very important campaign that we will be running throughout the summer.
Sherman says rising food costs and the loss of school meals can create additional pressure for families already struggling to make ends meet.
So it's something that we've heard and we certainly hear more as costs of living continue to increase.
He says limited access to nutritious food during the summer months creates lasting challenges for children still in key stages of development.
That if they don't have the access to food that they need during the early years of their life, that can set them back developmentally with certain health conditions.
To help meet the need, the Food Bank is leaning on community partners. Sherman says regional retailer Harp's Food Stores is making it easier for people to get involved with ready-to-purchase blessing bags that directly support local families.
The blessing bags will contain a number of items that are appropriate for children to eat and nourish their minds and bodies. Every form and size of support will make a difference this summer.
Sherman says a donation of just $1 can help provide 4 meals to the families in the region. Back to you, Jeff.